Hello, everybody, and thank you, Blue, for the follow. Welcome, welcome. We are watching some baseball today with my good friend Lex Temporis. If you want to say hi.
Greetings.
Yes. So we're watching baseball. Just letting you all know right now, baseball currently is going through some pain. Is the best word. Would you agree there?
Well, more like the end of the world as we know it.
Yes. So I'm gonna flop over to the actual video screen. Well, not the video, but the game. All right. Here we are. So there's a lot happening on the screen right now. Currently, Lex, for your information, I have it on the diamond right now. I have it on the diamond.
Yep, I've
Yeah, it
got the
is
diamond
definitely
up
that
right
of the
now
pro.
myself.
Yeah. So to explain what happened, we punched a god in the face, and now a black hole is eating reality. And the teams, these are the teams right here, by the way. These are various different teams, like the Jazz Hands, also known as the Jans, um,
Moist
the
talkers.
Moist Talkers, the Millennials, Stakes. All of them, they're trying to escape the black hole, which is this zone right here. And the question marks are the teams that have been consumed by the black hole. So,
Fortunately, my team was at the ground zero for the black hole going supernova. It's only fitting that the crabs got destroyed by the black hole they created.
yeah. So, oh, thank you for the follow, transhuman.
Oh, hello there.
Some viewers will miss our long distance roommates, the millennials. Yeah.
Uh,
Currently,
second, second Vendetta is an avid sunbeamer.
oh, okay. I was like, hey, so you were involved in the desert bus for rats. So as you can see up here, I am a avid, like, I am, some might even say rabid, core mechanics fan. Been there since the breach. The core is down. That's right. Gear up, core down, mechs. Don't you ever?
I I have been following the game since the Peanut God very first made his appearance.
I appeared like season where like season 10. Um, but you know, I found my place. I started with the Jazz Hands, and I found my place among the mechs, and I have not even thought about switching teams at this point. So
At one point, I did briefly stop being a crab. I joined the Tokyo Lift, but that was purely because the crabs had ascended and had left the game. As soon as the crabs came back, and bringing along my child, I had to rejoin the crabs.
yeah, fair enough. Lex Tempors is more. It's funny. I'm gonna call you out here, Lex. You're more loyal to Tot Fox than you are to the own team.
Okay, you see this black hole? You see this black hole that's consuming everything? Todd Fox made that black hole.
Tot Fox is on the is well, no, the black hole is
No,
made by the supernova.
that's and how did the supernova happen? When Todd Fox killed the sun.
That's not the same supernova.
Well, it is in my mind.
Oh, did Max come back? God, people are coming back at the worst time. I mean, it's not a big deal to me because my favorite player is Adelaide Judo Chop. To be fully transparent here, Addy
Oh,
my
you've told
Belatti.
us many a time.
Yes, I will fucking keep telling you that Adelaide is my favorite player. Don't you ever mistake
The
Adelaide my
pitching
Beladelaide.
machine. The pitching machine, shockingly good batter.
Yeah, very good batter. Gaia is
So,
also very good.
so we are here to, well, full disclosure, nobody really knows what's going to happen in the next few days.
Survivability is uncertain to say the least.
Chances are, everything is almost certainly probably going to be fine. And even if worst case scenario, the worst happens and a whole bunch of teams get consumed, I still have a backup crabs.
Yeah, you have crabs 1. Just keep in
Yeah,
mind, the current crabs that were consumed is crabs 2. They came after the crabs were
we've
incinerated.
got we've got crabs one and crabs A.
Oops, thank you for the coolant.
So yeah, this is our own little end of the world party.
Yeah.
We're going to be reminiscing about the good times and just, throwing out wild ideas as to what's going to happen soon. The
Yeah.
coin's dead.
Yeah, we melted the coin. That was slightly disturbing in my opinion.
Oh, that was very
Yeah,
disturbing, but
seeing
also
the coin
satisfying.
actually melt. Crabs
That would
disambiguation.
that would be the how many deities have the crabs killed now? Four, the fourth deity that the crabs have killed or helped kill.
I mean, I don't think yeah, like that was a team effort, right? Like
Oh yeah, yeah.
Operation Desert Bus of Wrath, for Wrath, I mean, was the one that did the first blows and weakened the coin to the point where the rogue teams could burn away the the coin. So
Actually, Baz, if I could, I've got some fan art a good friend of mine has drawn that, since you keep referencing the bus and the garages, I will send you this link to the thing my friend has drawn, and if you would like to pull that up on screen, I think that would be pretty cool.
all right.
Let me just get that for you now.
Should we? So my concern. I had a suggestion that we played Mirage's music in the background, but I'm not sure if that would actually get me in trouble or not. So I'm a little hesitant to say the least if I to pull up Mirage's music. Oh yes, I've seen this. I've seen this in the main chord. Is
Yes.
your friend okay with me using this?
Well, I can certainly ask them, but I guarantee you that they would be.
All right, let's do it then. Yeah, I don't want to be stealing no arts, you know? No art theft here in my house.
If you'd like to give a shout out to Project Dark Fox for it.
Or so this piece of art was created by Project Dark Fox on Twitter. I assume a Seattle Garage fan based on what I'm seeing here.
Yes, they're a huge Garages fan.
Get the thing. Actually, did it. I'm a fool. I'm a charlatan. The whole parade. The whole parade, y'all.
You're not just the fool, you're the entire goddamn circus.
Damn. How do you recover from that?
You'll find a way. I got a sicker burn last night.
Oh, that about being
Don't.
but it's so easy. So it's such an easy target.
I will go ahead and drop Project Dark Fox's Twitter right there. So you all can get a good look at it.
Yeah, I'm having a hard time finding the picture, which is kind of amusing in my own drives. Don't mind me, just doing your usual Vasco brand smooth brainness going on here. You know how it is.
Oh, we're still Botchko Prola.
Oh, it's always Bosco Prola.
Botchko.
Could it? I think the file man. Yeah, you know it. Many teams, one desert. So this over here, specifically, this is the desert bus for Wrath. Cuddle Puddle. So you know, make sure to cuddle your homies goodnight.
3 minutes remaining. Well, hey, Top Fox is there, so, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I'm actually having legitimate trouble because of
Are
how
you
Twitter.
serious?
No, it's just how Twitter works. I'm getting it from the fan works because I saw it recently. Fan works.
Actually, I've just, Project.Fox themselves might be popping up in chat fairly soon.
Of course.
Oh, and there they are.
Speak of the devil. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm currently trying to
You could
find
just
your art.
you could just open the actual Twitter feed and
But you see, my brain is too smooth to think of that. Sorry. I'm like smashing a rock. Oop. I'm smashing a rock against my like basically my own head right now trying to find this. Trying to
obviously
get this.
you newer models are highly emotional. Just take a second to compose yourself.
Don't don't be like that.
Oh, the
Commissioner?
commissioner
The
just
commissioner
posted.
just posted. That concerns me partly because based every time the commissioner has actually said something, people have died. All right, so this is Project Dark Fox's piece of art. I'm just gonna kind of keep it. Let's just kind of have it in the corner here. Yeah,
Yeah, sure. If that's okay with you, PDF.
yeah. Of course. Like if you're not okay with it, I will stop. I completely understand if you don't want it. Let's see what the commission has to say. Hell yeah!
Okay, what have we got here?
What is the commissioner saying?
Keep
Commish.
going.
Keep going. All right, let's keep going. Speaking of keeping going, it is the top of the hour. Let's see how the teams have developed.
Oh dear, let's do a
Oh
refresh.
dear, that's wait no wait is that the garages? The garages didn't make it. The garages. Project Dark Fox. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is the last. This is the last bit
Actually, do you wanna shrink that down a little bit so people can see the entire map?
Yeah, hang on. I'll just move it. There you go. Yeah, the garages didn't make it.
First,
Surprise! Who didn't make it?
first it was the pies. Then all the heartthrobs and the lobsters are gone.
Yeah, those have been gone. Two teams that have not had pilots are gone. The garages barely. Look at that. This is where the garages were located. They were on the edge and they did not make it. Then those the moist talkers, the jazz hands, the millennials are 100% not gonna make it. Yeah, day 99, the entire map should be covered. I hope. Oh man, I'm so scared. I'm scared. Like if I'm being honest here, I'm scared. I am incredibly invested in Blaseball, right? I have been for quite some time. And I'm scared about the mechs getting swallowed here because the mechs, the mechs are is it's like my second family.
So, I only have one request. Keep the lovers alive.
The lovers are currently with us.
Keep them alive.
Yeah, they're
I
currently
don't
with
care.
us.
I don't even care about the majority of the lovers.
You just want Todd Fox to make it out, don't you?
The
Completely selfish
fox,
reasons. Let's watch the games happen. These
the
non-existent
fox,
games.
the fox will stand alone amidst an immaterial amount of corpses.
Aw, dang. A couple like last night there was a couple games that were canceled because there was no one there, and it was just jazz. There's just like sad jazz plays off in the distance. Yeah, I'm wondering why no one else is getting it either. It was only the Georges and the Queens.
The Georges were there since they were the Georges and the Queens were both knocking on that door for a long
Yeah.
time.
Also, they're still playing baseball because we literally they don't stop until the end. As you like these gaps right here, these are teams that used to exist.
Game is still in play until the end of the season. Those are the
Let's
rules.
see who needs help. Who needs help right now? It looks like I feel like as mean as it is to say, I think I think the millennials all lost cause.
Oh, we're doing some grim calculus now.
Yeah, I don't think the millennials. I don't think they're gonna make it.
Might be worth putting your support the artists. The artists might actually have a chance.
Are the artists moving? No,
I
they're
can't.
not moving. They're currently pilotless.
Oh. Oh, the Immortals just got forced.
The Immortals got forced? Oh, the Immortals got forced. So the Immortals are safe. You love to see that. You see, the vault is the only they're the only that's the only like guaranteed safety, right? So that's this is the vault, by the way, to those who are not in the know. Wait, there's more? Oh yeah! The stakes got in.
Let's see. The
The mince
Tigers.
whales and stakes also got forced, so they're safe. They're 100% safe, as far as I'm aware. I think everyone who went to the desert and the hall are. I think I don't want to say it, but I think we're all gonna get nullified. But you know what? I'd rather go down. I'd rather get entangled in the like you know
Crabs got entangled as soon as the supernova went off.
yeah, they're part of this right here. Yeah, I'd rather go down in the desert with my allies than alone in the middle trying to run from the horizon.
Here's a handy dandy little image I made up just a few minutes ago.
Let's see. I'm pulling it up on stream. It's the end. Yeah, hang on, let me find this baseball jazz ambience 1 hour. Let's play some of that. Sad jazz. Baseball jazz ambience. Oh, it's just weather ambience. Alright. Let's hope I don't get dinged from this. I'm going to play it. I'm going to invite Rhythm to the party, just letting you know. Oh, that messed up. Gonna bump it up a tiny bit. Yes. Lovely. Nothing like screaming and fire over jazz. Ugh.
Beautiful. That's true baseball.
Yeah. This is a baseball mood right here.
Might be an inopportune time to bring it up, but hi all, I'm Lex Temporis. I'm only 10 follows away from hitting the big hundy.
Yo, really?
Yeah,
Everyone in my chat right now, just real quick, follow Lex if you haven't already. And also if you haven't followed me already, you should follow
yeah. You
me
obviously,
too.
obviously, definitely follow Bazco.
Yeah.
Bongers, positive.
Oh,
You
Addy. Wait,
can
no, that's not Addy. That's just another magnified magic.
you can reach my Twitch page here at twitch.tv/Lex Temporis.
Hello! We're just watching some baseball and listening to baseball ambient music.
As the world burns around us. I like to think of this as the musicians aboard the Titanic.
Could you say that the music died because the garages got consumed?
Oh no, is this the day the music died?
Yeah, this is the day that music died.
Buddy Holly,
Oh,
no!
I'll bump it up still. I did not want it to be overbearing, so I
Yeah,
have it pretty low.
the screaming and whatnot could get a little bit much.
Oh, there's also cheering. It's just normal cheering too. That's super
Yeah,
weird.
this is just baseball. Transhuman, thank you so much for the follow on my page.
Bye, bye, Philadelphia pies.
Crabs ascend or go up. We will not stop until this entire event horizon has been cast energized.
Bye, bye, Philadelphia pies. Can't believe you got nullified. Yeah, this is just, I'm anxious, you know, but it is what it is. We actually tried to reach out to Pinky via Parker to reach out and grab us. Did you know that there's a type of hole in space that only absorbs sound? Is that a thing? A hole in space that only absorbs sound? What is it? What's it called? I feel like this is also a trap. I wish I remember what it was called. Okay, that's fair. But yeah, I think the what is your thoughts on the pulsar? Out of curiosity, and that goes for the chat as well, not just
Oh,
Lex.
sorry, what was the question?
What is your thoughts on the pulsar, other than the fact that apparently the hall?
Yes, there's still a tiny bit of confusion about all that, isn't there?
Yeah, I I think it's a Chekhov's gun. Like the fact it hasn't done anything is a Chekhov's gun. Um. So I'm thinking that the sun can, not the sun, the pulsar is going to be the key to making baseball whole again. But you know, at the same time, it could also just be the game band's classic maneuver of putting something in the game and then just not doing anything with it until the fans decide it is scary enough to do something with.
So, Second Vendetta, the pulsar is not the sun yet.
Actually, the pulsar is technically a sun, because a
Yeah, I
pulsar
think.
is like the core of a star. Like, well, not really. It's
Yeah,
spinning so quickly that it is just releasing massive amounts of energy to the point where it
it's
can actually
not.
bend a nucleus.
It's not the sun yet. I think when all's said and done, it will be the new sun, and we will get a new league.
Yeah. You know it. I think. What is your, with the potential death of the league on our hands? What is your favorite moment in baseball?
That's a stupid question, Baz.
Oh.
I mean, obviously, you know what I'm about.
I mean,
Just,
I assume it's
just,
Top Fox exploding the
just,
sun.
just before the crabs reached their ascension and fought the peanut god for the right to ascend, Top Fox took us from a 9 to a 10, tipped us over, invented a new rule right there on the spot after killing the sun. Top Fox, actually the league's like most prolific manslaughterer, because everybody who wasn't on the crabs and the shoe thieves at the time were all partying on the moon, which went up in the supernova.
A Star Fox indeed. I think my favorite moment in Blaseball it is a very subtle one, all things considered. And that is when the Rising Stars fought against the vaulted, I think vaulted, the vault
You're gonna bring
industry.
a so since you called me out about Top Fox, this is gonna be about Judo Chop, isn't it?
Yes. Adelaide apparently is a really good pitcher, but just bad enough to the point where the stables activated, resetting the vault star, like the vaulted players, back to score 0, allowing the Rising Stars to win the game, even though technically it was considered a draw, even though 7-5 doesn't seem like a draw to me. You know? Well, the thing about the next season is that we are unsure if the rogue teams are actually here to stay or not. I think it depends entirely on what happens, because I legitimately like every day so far has been a curveball. So for all we know, the history, like the prehistorical teams are permanent fixtures to Blaseball now. But we also don't know because of just how Blaseball has been.
I
You
think
know?
no matter what's going to happen, if we have lost Crabs A permanently, at least we'll still have Crabs 1.
Yeah. I slightly wished that we were actually heading to the vault, because, you know, that's guaranteed safety. But, you know, it is what it is.
There's a lot of teams looking for space, and I guarantee you there would not be enough room for everyone.
Yeah. Oh, thank you for the follow, CJ Psych. Oh, Sky. Um, Thank you. Welcome to the stream. I hope you've been enjoying. My favorite moments were the very unfortunate destruction of the sun and the Sunbeams Championship, all the hecking sun looping. Oh my god. Season 11, I think, was the most painful championship of all the championships I have watched at this point. Sorry, is the ambient music exploding right now? What the fuck?
Yes.
Is that an explosion? Yeah, I just remember season 11 watching the playoffs and thinking, oh, thank God this playoffs are over, rather than being, oh, hey, playoffs are over, you know? It's definitely
Let's
like a more,
see.
oh, thank God moment.
Season 11 was Peace and Prosperity,
Yeah,
wasn't it?
that was Black Hole and Sun 2. Okay, so what happened in season 11 is that all weather conditions were removed except for Sun 2 and Black Hole. Um, it is. It was
So
largely considered to be one of the most.
Season 11 was immediately after the crabs ascended, the sun went supernova, and we had the Tokyo Lift joined in.
Yeah, and I think like there was a lot of issues where it was just like a lot of confusion on how winds worked, and it was just like a a lot of people just sat there, and by the time playoffs were over, like the championship was over, everyone was more like, "Oh, thank God, it's finally over," considering that like a team would be playing and they would loop a black hole. So like instead of having like usually like around 3 hours, um, it was like 5 hours or 6 hours long to just to move on to the next bracket. So you know, your usual level of baseball shenaniganery. You know how it is. I'm actually gonna depart for just a second. I need to refill my coolant. Speaking of coolant, Lex, please
Oh.
entertain my chat.
Oh, okay. Well, now we've entered a quantum supposition event here where, fun fact, crabs are both good and bad currently. Because we not only do we have two crab teams, but now we also have a crab team and a black hole. Longest game, yeah. The longest game was all Chorby Short's fault. Let me do a quick refresh here. A null team is a team that's been caught up in the black hole that's currently sweeping. So, what we think that means is obviously being caught up in the immateria kind of just deletes them from our view. And we don't know what's on the other side of the black hole. All we know is, from our perspective, we know that there was a team there, but they're not here anymore. Yeah, the mechanic is quite similar to the Elsewhere mechanic when players got swept away in a flood of immateria.
Yeah. Are we talking about the black hole and spaghettification?
Yeah, we're explaining what the being nullified means.
Yeah, so essentially they're removed from the league. They are not dead, as if you look at the... Here, let me actually just move over to... We're forced into position, rogue, force, hide spaghetti. It's in there. Way to actually see. Either way, it's basically, what's it called? It is said that it was like being swept elsewhere, and they will return at some point, presumably, but they will be an alternate instead. So that's a thing that we have to deal with. Oh man, I just realized it's only day 98.
Still.
It's still day 98.
Oh, I didn't realize that Top Fox got a Lover's Tlops card, and it's fucking adorable.
Wait, you need. Can I see? Please, can I see? I want to see. Click on the black
Yes.
hole. Oh yeah, I saw. It has all the rules inside.
So, this is Top Fox's Lover's Tlops card.
All right, let's look. Oh, that's adorable.
It's so cute!
That's so cute. Look, he has little booties. He has little like sabatons.
Top Fox,
It's Top
Sun
Fox.
Killer.
Lovers. I love how the lovers have a night aesthetic.
Yes.
Like you wouldn't
Oh.
expect the lovers to have a night aesthetic, but they do.
Wait a second, I was promised that Top Fox would get a tiny little Robin Hood hat.
Artist interpretation. Maybe the hat fell off in that cool pose.
Yeah, you know.
I want to get Tlops, the second edition of Tlops, so I can get the Gaia card, because Gaia Hallbrook was one of our star players in the mechanics.
Oh boy, here's another really cool Top Fox on the Lovers card.
Very good.
Got a sword.
Yeah. Gaia, my Belaya. You know it.
All teams have enough fuel for the last day.
Do they? Oh man, thank God. What should I'm gonna dump all my snacks into the jazz hands. Might as well, right? And of course, you just gotta go desert. There we go. Yeah, Gaia Hallbrook and I actually share some common uh, design features, mainly with our faces. That is because if you look at my face, and if we look at Gaia, here let me just look up Gaia real quick.
Who doesn't love a TV head?
There we go. Gaia Hallbrook by Wires and Light on Twitter.com. So yeah, if you look, Gaia and I have a little bit of a similar design aesthetic, mainly with our heads. So you know, Gaia obviously is a pretty good robot, all things considered.
So, actually, Bezko, I have a question for you.
Huh?
Since we've killed the concept of capitalism, does Tillman Henderson still owe me $20?
Yes. The blender head Gaia is just an alternate art of Gaia with a blender for a head. Canonically, I think Gaia has multiple different bodies that she can basically upload herself into in case of incineration, and one of the bodies is the blender head.
I would like to point out that not only did we kill the coin and thus the concept of capitalism, but the monitor also quit from his position running the concession stand.
And the hall. And like 10 other jobs he had.
Man, the monitor had a lot to do. Tillman cannot escape his debts, even if he has to pay me in hacking peanuts.
Exactly. He will have to pay us back in flipping atoms at this point with how everything's been going. Because if we look real quick, I'm at 0. I have 0. I'm poor. I have nothing. I have nothing.
Sir, could you spare me a crumb or an empty peanut shell?
Crumbs for the poor, please. I have 1K peanuts for no reason that I know. Did you just make an account? Because I believe new accounts get 1K peanuts at the start, right?
I just got like 5 peanuts. No, I got 10 peanuts when I first started.
That might be incorrect. Communism. It's time for communists.
Capitalism is now dead.
Oh, is the Anchor seeing this last goodbyes? Hang on, let's pull up the Anchor's Twitter.
I've got the commissioner up. I guess I'll swap to the anchor.
Let's see what the Anchor is saying.
Our lights went out. None of us have long now, I don't think. I think I should speak openly.
Let's see. I believe he recently replied, so I can just look here.
Reporting on the ILB has been an honor, but I was afraid I wouldn't be taken seriously, so I took some cheap shots, I threw my weight around, I was a bully. That's not who I am. or at least it's not who I want to be. I thought that with time I might become known as harsh but fair. The coin took that time from us. We are all love Blaseball. I love all of you. Hey, at Chi Blaseball, I will always be in awe of your bravery, your dignity, and your human spirit. In your letters to the Roundup, you always treated me as one of your own. I don't always feel like I was from Chicago, but you always felt that I was, and that meant a lot. Also, at Hades Baseball, you're a model for how a great team should hold itself. Grace in victory, dignity in defeat, support for your allies, and death to your enemies. You are the classiest act in this league. Yes, I'm doing this for all the teams. This will be a long thread. Deal with it.
Of course, he misspelled with as well.
And that's what we've got so far.
It is a little touching. There was a lot of reminiscing happening in the main chat on the Discord. My regret is that I wish I was more of an active, like I did that. I wish I was a more active member on the Discord before everything started happening. But you know, hindsight's 2020. Just like how I wish I switched when I had the chance to one of the prehistory teams to hopefully steer them in a direction that didn't result in them getting consumed like we see today. Turntables was a rough season. This is probably one of the roughest season in baseball history, if we're being honest. Let's see. Has the anchor continued? Okay, the anchor has continued. As for the Miami baseball, what can I say? You welcomed me into the party and taught me that a team doesn't have to be big to be legendary. You always hit harder than teams twice your size. And with you, my time with you was unforgettable. Dale! A little biased here, considering that I think the anchor is confirmed to be a Dale fan, if I recall correctly. I'm gonna retweet. I'm gonna like this. Hang on. This is just—it's so touching, and it feels. Like, if honestly, depending on how this ends, I feel like I'd be okay if baseball was over, but at the same time, I kind of don't want it to be over. Because I mean, they did say there is a siesta, which usually means that there's the next season coming up, but who knows? Who knows what time will take us right now? All I know is that it's been an honor to be a Mex fan. It's been an honor to witness the events of the teams going at it. It's been an honor to be just included so deeply with all of with everyone. And I hope that we all see the other side of this, even if it is a bit ambiguous as to what will happen, you know? It's been good. Baseball has provided a community to me that I would be a fool to forget. Would you agree with me, Lex?
It's certainly been a time. Well spent.
Yeah. The ambient music is very fitting for what's currently happening. Yeah, I'm just refreshing. I want to see if he's written anything else. He's written anything else.
If you'll excuse me, I'm going to tweak my microphone sensitivity here because I want you guys to be able to hear this.
see what the teams are like right now. Yeah, I have to agree here. Baseball, I think, has been the best fandom I've ever had the honor of being a part of, honestly. I mean, a lot of Homestuck vibes, but you know,
Yes.
Homestuck's community wasn't that bad, at least until they started throwing buckets at each other at cons. Which,
Speaking as a former Homestuck, I helped organize the UK Britstuck meetings. I was on the admin team, and we had a lot of fun times, and we've met a lot of had made a lot of good friends and made some very fond memories. And most of those actually stretched forward into Undertale and beyond.
yeah, you cannot leave the Homestuck fandom, I have discovered myself. You merely take an extended break and then it sometimes just crashes aggressively back into your life for short periods of time before leaving again. But you know, Blaseball, I think the vibes of Blaseball tend to just be better than Homestuck too, since all of it is community driven. You
Okay,
know?
you want to know what I want to? Here's a
Wait.
shout out to the garages. I want the garages to do a "We Didn't Start the Fire" song parody, but make all the lyrics related to Blaseball.
Yeah, I'm just refreshing. I want to see. That goes for the Dallas Stakes 2. Stakes, I didn't always have time to treat you fairly or at all, but in your letters to Nevada, you treated me better than any other team. Paul always soared to see you in the postseasons. You do not get the love you deserve. I agree here. Can we all just
Okay.
get like a little thanks to Dad real quick?
Yeah, you know what?
Thanks, Dad.
Stakes, if I hadn't have been a crab, I would have been a dad.
I mean, I don't know what I would have been if I wasn't a mech, but you know, I think the Stakes might have been a pretty close contender.
Supernova going up, people trying to get into the vault. I just want to grill for God's sake.
I just want to grill, baby. I recently discovered some lore. I listened to the Blaseball musical that exists. It's about the death of Sebastian Telephone.
Oh, Sebastian Telephone!
Yeah, there was a musical written about his death. And I just discovered that they apparently have a thing called the dad consciousness. Which is apparently like the collected spirits of all the good dads in history. And that's where the stakes go when they need guidance. I was drawn to the talkers in the beginning, and TBH, I had looked around a little more before I picked the team. Oh, I wish I had looked around a little more before I picked the team. They're great, but I definitely don't vibe with them as much as I thought I did. I mean, the tacos, historically speaking, they're definitely known for being, well, the tacos is the only way to explain it, you know? They did the sacrifice. They broke reality. I think
Yes.
they produced some celebrities like Nan and
Pitching machine.
Pitching Machine and Wyatt Pothos and Wyatt Quitter. But you know, sometimes it just takes a while. Like I thought I was gonna vibe with the jazz hands, and I did for a little bit, but I don't think I vibed with any other team as much as I have with the mechs. So, you know.
Certainly helped that the Max were a brand new team when you joined, so you got to get in on the ground floor, so to speak. I had to spend a long time reading up on crab lore.
You had to dig your way out.
With both claws.
Both claws. Like have you ever seen those videos of the crabs making little dens? That's what you were doing.
Yes.
40 minutes until day 99 and the presumed death of everyone that's not inside the vaults.
Ladies, gentlemen, and others, we have on several occasions in the past lamented that the death of Blaseball is happening before our very eyes, but I think this time Baseball may in fact be dying before our very eyes.
Let's look at the Yellowstone Magics post real quick. Yeah, like, I don't know. I mean, the jazz hands. Don't get me wrong. The jazz hands, they are wonderful people, but you know, it is what it is. I vibed with the mechs way better, and I love the jazz hands still. I still visit them a lot, but you know, it is what it is. Just is what it is. Archranger Rarebird on Discord shared this with our community ages ago when our team was torn apart by redactions. A good read for all Magic fans here at the end of this journey. No matter what happens to us, no matter what kind of destruction we face, Yellowstone recovers. The community will continue, we'll be here tomorrow no matter what. Let's read. In 1988, decades of wildfire mismanagement caught up to NPS in Yellowstone. But most of the park's history, wildfires were immediately suppressed no matter how or where they started. In 1968, police policies shifted to permit natural cause fires to burn out as long as they didn't pose notable risk of life or on property. But it still meant that a lot of parts of the park had not had healthy renewing fires in decades, and the last major wildfire event happened in the mid-18th century. July 1988 was very dry and windy, not wet like usual, and when lightning caused fire combined with those weather conditions and forest undergrowth that had built up, the park became a tinderbox. Over one-third of the park burned in 1988 in the Yellowstone wildfire. The park was a patchwork of forest that had escaped the worst of it and forest reduced to ash. The following years, the park was carpeted in wildflowers where the ashes had been. It turned out that there was no need for him to do replanting to restore the lost trees and plants. The park regenerated so well that it wasn't necessary. Now, there's still dead trunks of burned lodgepole pines standing in the park. Beneath them are a rich regrowth of new pines, their cones opened by the heat of the fire, the seeds finding rich ashes to nurture their growth. Yellowstone recovers.
Baseball has been going downhill ever since Nagomi McDaniel left the main cast to follow her movie career. Incidentally, the Crabs did put up a memorial video 3 hours ago. Please be aware that it does have copyrighted music in it. But you can play it without music.
Wait, what is this?
This is the Baltimore Crabs memorial video.
Hey, let's watch this as well as we wait for the next game. Okay, I'm not. Since you said those copyright music, I am not gonna put music on.
Yeah.
Crab season 6. What the fuck? Nagomi McDaniel. How did the whole cult turn out with the crabs?
Sorry, I'm busy. I'm going down memory road now. They're going through. They're bringing up our lineup. Finn James throws games.
Pedro Davids, Top Fox,
yeah,
Para, Kennedy Loser, Tillman Henderson, still owes me $20, Sudden Jamie, Forrest Best, Oliver Nutrabot, Nagomi McDaniel, Brock Forbes, Joshua Watson, Montgomery Bullock is his entire state, Alfredo Tosser, Finn James.
Finn James throws games.
Don't worry. Sometimes they say Fall Guys Among Us.
Oh, I was in that Ascension Tower.
Welcome to the Crab Attack. In memoriam. Gross, it's the coin. I'm glad the coin's gone. I felt a little weird on how the coin was like begging to be forgiven as she started to die. I think that was the darkest part of the whole thing, you know?
That's the second god we've seen killed live on screen. At least the peanut was an irredeemable asshole.
The peanut got eaten very quickly, right? We didn't really see
It was just
them
like
slowly
a
die as they beg to be forgiven.
I mean, that's baseball, kids.
Baseball's a horror game. We need to remember that.
Oh,
I
here
just
we
want
go.
to see if the anchor has done
I
anything.
can't remember when I began supporting the Ohio Worms, but perhaps it's time to admit I've been cheering for you almost since you first showed up. You wasted no time in making your mark with impeccable vibes, ploys, and jokes. The league is so much richer for having you in it.
Yeah, I have to agree. Just the no text as the coin melted. That I think that was the most disturbing part. The fact she wasn't even saying anything. Like if she was going on like an evil monologue, like how the Wicked Witch of the West like died, I think it would have been more palatable. But because it was just silence on the dark background as the coin melted, I think that was the most disturbing part.
You know what? Can we get an O worm in chat,
Oh,
please?
worm?
O worm?
Oh, worm? I'm sad. Oh, worms? Exactly. 15 minutes. You know, the anchor, more or less, is the reason why I got into baseball. The anchor before he was the anchor. Random Gundam lore. Okay.
Oh, Neon, you have no idea what you have unleashed.
What do you have a suit in mind, Neon, or is it just whatever? Is it something weird?
Oh, okay. Tell you what then. G Gundam Savior, go.
G Gundam Savior. That's one. You combine two things. You
The
combine two
lamer
things.
the lamer one.
That is in purely opinion based because G Gundam is good, but G Savior is horrible. G Savior is a movie created in Canada, and it was a live action. It was a live action Gundam movie with CGI for the mech suits, but it was like 1980s CGI, so it was really bad. And it
Was
is,
great.
to my knowledge, the only Gundam, like main Universal Century Gundam series to be actively retconned and erased from existence.
Also, fun fact,
Thank you, Transhuman.
Gundam Savior also shows up, well, it gets referenced in Final Fantasy XIV of all things.
What?
Remember I showed you? One of the mecha that you pilot in Final Fantasy XIV is named the G Savior.
Oh no. Gross. Thank you for the coolant redeem. That's gross. G Savior. I mean,
I've shown you the G Savior. It's rad.
I don't remember, unfortunately. I remember you showing me like the big mech that was like, oh, this looks like the Dendurium from Sawdust Memory.
Yeah, that was the G Savior.
Oh, that's the G Savior?
Yes.
Because I, like, to me that was just like the fantasy Dendurium. Anchor tweet. Hey, I want to read the Anchor tweet on the Fridays.
Ooh, anchor tweet.
I'm gonna read it. I'll fight
Okay,
you.
when we get to the crabs, you
Oh
gotta
yeah,
let me
you
know.
gotta. Yeah, of course. Who do you think I am?
Basco
Alright.
Proler at twitch.tv/Basco Proler.
Remember to follow me if you enjoyed the stream, because there's more like this. I do a lot of stuff like play video games and do funny jokes like this one right here.
Funny joke.
Please laugh. What to say about the Hawaii Fridays? Too much to say. No time at all. Vibe check. The Fridays are the coolest, most fearless, chilled out, love fueled, just plain decent folks one can imagine. I have to stop. I don't want to tarnish their beach with my abandoned trains of thought.
That's very touching.
Yeah. They were the ones who charged face first into the fucking horizon. This right here, that's the Hawaii Fridays. They intentionally charged straight into the horizon. 10 minutes left.
I appreciate that the Crab's last game plan was, hey, black hole. Fuck it, let's go.
Yeah. Yeah, the G Gundam does in fact appear in Build Fighters Try, which in a weird way confirms that it exists to some extent. At least enough to the point where they're able to subtly insert that reference and hope that no one noticed, but we noticed, and I still have nightmares about it. And a sentence.
That's all you have to say about that.
Yeah. I mean, the suit itself it doesn't have much to write home about, honestly. It had like an average beam saber, an average design, an average beam rifle. It had a beam shield. It was just kind of like an overall like this is what you would expect from a mobile suit. I like that from that time period. Which is unfortunate because most Gundams are, you know, top of the line prototypes or highly customized machines. So the G Savior is just kind of boring. I think the most interesting thing I've seen done with the G Savior is that someone made a quote-unquote build savior, which was a customized Gunpla that was meant to basically recreate the G Savior from the ground up using no parts from the original G Savior model. Because there is a model of the G Savior out there. It sucks. It's super bad, but it exists.
Did you know that Peanut Holloway got incinerated?
Yes.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Huh.
Another classic. Dawn to the Ashes. I was really sad. My voice has been cracking so much this stream. I got really sad when Todd Clark passed away.
Oh. Fox is the last top.
Did you not notice that Todd Clark got incinerated?
I
thought I told you that Todd Clark got incinerated.
Huh. Wow.
Yeah, day 3, I think, is when Todd Clark got incinerated. Alongside, the Death Mints.
I think the death... Yeah. Wow. Huh. Death Mints.
One of the keepers just did an announcement in the baseball Discord that it's just a heart.
Yep, I've just felt my phone vibrate. Everybody spamming hug emotes.
For the sake of privacy, I'm not going to be showing off the mechs channels, but there's a lot of salutes happening and a lot of hugging and a lot of people wishing for the best. Hang on here. Gift from the Shoe Thieves. Dear Mex, we came into the season prepared to face the worst, and we couldn't spend the end of the world with better people. Love, the Shoe Thieves. That was just submitted on the Shoe Thieves, not the Shoe Thieves, the Mechs channels by the Shoe Thieves.
Oh yeah, the both of the Crabbitats are just full of representatives from other teams.
Same, same with the Mechs. The Mechs have the desert bus for Wrath on it. Loose Talk has just got a thing from the anchor. Let's see. The Moist Stalkers, I gave them a hard time because I knew they could make it. In many ways, the strongest team in Blazeball. Self-assured, self-assuredness, earnestness, pride in being weird, the ability to pick themselves up and try again and again. These Canadians are heroes. You know it. 7 minutes, everybody. Nicely somber, I would say. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure that this ambient music is just on loop real quick.
Right, just double. Okay, can I get a talk spit get hits in chat, please? That's the slogan of
Talk,
the
spit, get hit. Talk, spit, get hit.
Canadian Moist Talkers. We salute you.
That's what I like to see. Talk, spit, get hit.
Previously, their slogan was
Thank you for
"Say
the
it."
follow, Neon Noble.
Their previous slogan was "Say it, don't spray it." Oh, sorry, "Spray it, don't say it." But they decided to change that due to
Grossness.
obvious reasons. Oh no, more like the COVIDs.
Oh yeah. I mean, the core mechanics, quote unquote, slogan is "We can fix it," but no one ever says that. We say our core is down. That's our slogan. It's like claws up.
I mean, obviously, claws up.
Claws up.
I'd
Core
completely
down.
forgotten.
Gear up. Mech's good.
So, did you know that before Claws Up, we actually did have a former slogan that I've only just been reminded of?
What was it?
Our original slogan was "Soft shells, hard balls."
Core down. Gear up. Mech's go. Brrr.
We also have other unofficial slogans, of course. "Time for crab."
Yeah. We can fix this. Yeah. We can fix this is also kind of more of like a greening too. Flywheels are slowing. The core is going into maintenance mode one last time, everybody.
Pause, ascend, or go up.
The core has initiated the shutdown sequence.
Ain't no laws when you have claws. I actually know exactly what I want you guys to chant when we get to the crabs.
Dawn of the final day.
Hey, chat. Settle about for me. Crabs good or crabs bad?
Crabs are crabs. That's my answer to that. Crabs are. That's all they are. Crabs are.
Crabs.
Crabs are scattered. Let's see. Oh, the Seattle Garages. I'm sad I couldn't finish my fight with the Seattle Garages. They always remind me of ILB, what resistance really looks like. Oh, blah, blah. They always reminded the ILB what resistance really looks like. You rolled up with your sleeve. You rolled up your sheet. Wow, I can't talk today. I'm so sorry, everybody. You rolled up your sleeves and showed us how and why we fight for radical inclusivity. You're a giant, stupid, ugly, beautiful, stupid, beautiful mess of a team. 3 minutes, everybody. 3 minutes until the final day. Many teams, one league!
Okay, PDF, you're a resident Garages fan. You start us off, we'll join in.
Many teams, one league.
Park it!
Park it. Oh, thank you for the follow, Supreme Lord Ender. Pocket in hell. 2 minutes, everyone. I'm actually getting nervous. I hope something happens to stop it.
Would you like to hold my hand, Basco?
Yes, I would love to hold your hand. Just two robots holding hands.
No matter what happens, we'll be fine.
Yeah. Yeah. You're back just in time. We have we have a minute left. Final minute,
Once
everyone.
again, I would like to post this image that I slapped together in about 5 minutes, if you want to pull that back up again.
We're flashing the devil's horns all the way down the event horizon. Rocket engines still flaring as we tumble through elsewhere, blasting all their garages tunes. It's the end.
I have the mental image of Hoagie from Day of the Tentacle surfing in his Chronojon. That's the garages in one image.
Oh, your turn, your turn, your turn, your turn.
Oh Christ, it's our turn!
Your turn.
Oh, give me a sec, give me a sec. Oh, okay.
You have 14 seconds.
And how about the Blazeball crabs? No more jokes. The crabs. What the fuck was that?
It's time for crab. That's all it is. It's 4 o'clock.
Claws up! Claws up!
It's 4 o'clock.
Crabs good! Crabs bad!
It's time. Oh, site broke. Emergency alert! It's an emergency alert! Or
Hey,
it's emergency. It's emergency alert.
Breathe.
It's an emergency alert. It's an emergency alert. The ticker is silent. The ticker! No, not the ticker! I love the ticker's live reactions.
First time in Blazeball history, the ticker is silent.
Not even a snarky remark on what's happening. It's just silent.
Look, everyone.
Wait, hold on. Stop. Look at what Blazeball's called. Blazeball Gamma. Vault locked? Oh, you can change the color. I never noticed that. Blazeball Gamma? Vault locked?
It's still beta for me.
Refresh.
No, I've been refreshing.
Haha, Magic Game's stuck in beta.
Oh, there we go. Here's Gamma now.
Blazeball Gamma? What?
Vault locked.
Vault is locked.
Sands shifted.
The desert. Yeah, I'm gonna switch over here, see if he's said anything else. I'm not finished! To quote him. The anchor real quick. Blazeball Gamma? Look, there's not even a season subtitle. It's just the expansion era now. It's not. It's not. It's not save state or save situation anymore. Or fire sale. Pulsar flickered. The Pulsar's making the next. Oh, I think the Pulsar's making the next league. I can only sit in silence. Just refreshed. The Pulsar flickers. I wonder if I can get a
black hole, nullified blaze ball.
Oh no. I wonder if I can get a pin in the card for something obvious. It ate baseball. Baseball. Oh no, it's the forbidden word. Oh no! I can only just... I don't know how to think.
Black hole burped.
Wait, I don't have that. Oh, there it is. It burped. Burp. Come on, Anchor. Say something about the mechs, Anchor, come on.
Okay, so imagine fart with reverb, but it's burp with reverb. Baseball was compressed by gamma.
What? By the way, they did in fact say that there is a siesta after this season. It's not gonna be, it's like, it's gonna be a, quote unquote, not so grand siesta, so hopefully it's not gonna take like 3 months. Or 5, was it 5 months?
It was a while.
Yeah, it was like 5 or 6 months for the baseball to come back. With the coffee cup in the middle, of course.
I just realized why everybody got scattered when they were in the desert.
Why?
You go through... Oh, wait.
Whoa! Oh, shit! I can't read that. I can't read stuff backwards.
B-I-A-Q?
If you look inside the Discord, it says, B-I-A-Q.
Balance paid. What happens if we play this? It's just fire.
Yeah, it's just a video of upside down fire. It's unlisted on the baseball YouTube. It's specifically Namarefet. Namarefet. Also an anagram, in case you didn't know, for fire, the fireman or father. Duh.
Oh, Chicago will be fine then.
Balance paid? We simply... Oh, crap. Credit extended. Oh? Credit extended? Wait, he is the Forger of Suns.
Wait, is this a new god?
He's been in the library. He's the one who makes the suns. He also seems to be the true owner of Baseball, not the boss.
I mean, the boss is dead now.
Yeah.
Did you hear that? Wyatt Mason!
Wyatt Mason! Oh wait, no, that's the commissioner speaking.
Oh,
You can see on his Twitter.
okay.
He's talking
Oh.
through Wyatt Mason again.
What? Did you hear that?
Big Bang. Baseball 2?
Oh, the gates are opening?
I don't know. Do you want to check Baseball 2 real quick?
Sure, I'm on it.
I bet it's just the same thing as it's been.
It's full of fish.
It is, as usual. Okay, so it's back to usual programming for that.
Blazeball2.com.
That Big Bang. It's the rebirth of the universe. Hopefully it's not... Baseball 3D? What? What do you mean Baseball 3D? Am I behind? Might be behind.
Update from the crabs. Parker, don't worry, everything will be okay. By okay, I mean we're all dead now.
Baseball
Thank you for
3
watching.
Blaze harder.
Thank you for watching Blazeball, the expansion era.
What does this mean? No, no, don't do that cliffhanger. No cliffhangers. Why? I don't want cliffhangers.
Oh, interesting.
Why with the cliffhanger?
Oh, Tick is back.
Is the ticker
Tick
back?
is back. Hyped for season 12?
What?
12J?
Season 1, 2. There's a space in the middle.
Season 1, 2. What's the J for?
I don't know. Hype for season 1, 2J. I don't know. Typo probably. The game
band is
dead. Wow, they really need to learn how to finish a sentence.
Stephen Bell, Joel Clark, Bria Davis, Corey Davis. We're getting the end credits for Blazeball.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. It might not sound like it, but, I have feelings about this.
I do too. I am...
This clearly... this clearly isn't going to be the end. Corey Davis, no relation.
I just want to know what happens next. You know?
They all live happily ever after.
There's
Does that make you feel
McMillan
better?
the fifth.
The third, fourth, fifth. Felix Kramer, Gabe McGill, Roldan Melkon. Roldan Melkon is an interesting name.
Are these names from the book? I don't recognize these people.
I think they're the actual devs of the game?
Parker
Apart from-
McMillan is not an actual person.
I don't know. Maybe Parker McMillan is named for the game base.
Alexandria Min Maximus.
Okay, that's stretching it a little bit then.
Season 1, 2. Let's see if while this goes, I'm gonna Stephanie Pozos, Jesse Rossio, Lenny Sam
Lonnie
Rosenthal.
Rad.
The anchor seems to have not finished.
Yeah, because he was still saying goodbye to everyone. He
Yeah.
got to the crabs and then it stopped.
I just want to know what happens next. Kobe saw Elliot, Trinidad, Melissa, Villanova.
Incidentally, a response from the Baltimore Crabs at the news anchor. Crabs, what the fuck was that? Crabs respond, we're the Baltimore Crabs.
Smile face. We're just taking some moments to watch this with help from San Cowboy Ashwell, Cat Manning.
Why is help capitalized but from isn't?
Typo?
Probably a typo.
I don't know. I think the game ban deserves a break after this.
They really, haha, knocked it out of the park for this one.
The baseball, Quinton Smith, the anchor.
Would the game band really hide content in the credits? Yes.
Oh yeah, for sure. From special thanks to Cedric Adams, the Keepers, the Garages, the Band, I Am 8-Bit, Baseball Cares, and GameIcons.net. Remember, the Keepers are doing a good job. They were so busy this season. If you're in the Discord, thank your Keeper.
Certainly.
Special thanks to the Society for Internet Baseball Research, developers of Columbia, River Salmon Passage, Crisp, Harvest Model, and USC Games. I'm glad they're crediting the Society of Internet Baseball Research too, because they definitely were like the people who like cleared up everything every time something weird happened in baseball. You know. Yeah, no, I fully expect the game ban to hide something in the end credits.
Special thanks to Kabiel Sasser, Propaganda. Oh, sorry, Propaganda. David Bedard, Sweet Baby Inc., Maria Beck, Sumi Ali, and Nyeli Martinez.
Baseball will return in Avengers Endgame.
Baseball Endgame. Special thanks to Makers Fund, One Up Ventures, and Matthew Ball. Oh hey, I like that we got cheering in the,
And banging, it sounds like. Yeah, I think it's season 1, space 2.
Special thanks to Miranda Mells, Samantha Lavender, Alex Schleifer, Abby Ashhock, and Thrik Shihipar.
What an ending, right? The world is reforged.
All our sponsors.
Can't wait for the playoffs! I have no idea if any Greek letters can be Romanized as J. Oh, and baseball gamma, I guess. Thanks. I was a patron for a while. I gotta spit out a bunch of names. Some of them actually became players, like Bandit, or Aimer, or my favorite one, Ezekiel Throckmorton.
I was also a patron.
I discovered last night that Throckmorton is a medical condition that's inappropriate. I was
All of our families and our friends, our support after logging off.
Jay has some high mode case is or 3. Yeah,
Thank you to the animals that help us through.
animals?
I'm guessing it's pets.
Probably.
I would ask you for your thoughts, but I get the feeling we both need some time to process.
I feel like we need to have some time to digest it.
Gnome, Brisket, and Sneakers. Ceviche Violence. Amos and Barley, the dynamic duo. Coco, the Keeper's beloved. Juniper and Luna.
Ceviche Violence is a fucking cat. You can just tell based on the name.
Ceviche Violence sounds like a baseball player.
Ceviche Violence sounds like a cat. Because you never give cats normal names. Have you noticed that?
I had a cat called Socks.
Yeah, that's not a normal name.
Beth.
Well,
Beth
that's
is a normal name.
Yeah. Joel's plants, every single one. Ellie, Foxy, and Frankie. Albie, Buster, and Fish.
Do you think Fish is an actual fish, or do
No.
you think it's a cat? Do you think it's a cat named Fish?
I think it's a cat named Fish. Or a dog. Or bird.
Mouse.
Rat. I met a bird once whose name is Dog. Thank you all to the fans who participated in Baseball Beta.
Oh, we're in Baseball Gamma now, yes.
Yeah. I hope for baseballs. Like, I know the game ban deserves a break, but I hope for a speedy return.
Yeah. You always want more, but you always want to make sure that they're feeling their best before they commit.
Yeah. I mean, the not so grand
Oh,
siesta.
hey! The fans of the Atlantis
Hey!
Georges, the fans of the Baltimore Crabs, the Boston Flowers, the Breckenridge Jazz Hands. Claws up for one and all a dang y'all.
Fans of the Canada Moist Stalkers, fans of the Charleston Shoe Thieves, fans of the Chicago Firefighters, and fans of the Core Mechanics.
Oh,
Cores
we're going
down, gears up, mechs good.
We're going through it alphabetically. We are from Chicago. Your kicks, our kicks. Talk spit, get hits.
Yeah, I don't want to see anything else. You did not say anything else. That was the last.
Steaks, tigers, Fridays, and sunbeams. Second Vendetta, you want to lead us off on the sunbeams?
Fans of the Houston Spies, fans of the Kansas City Breath Mints, Death Mints, fans of the LA Unlimited Tacos, fans of the Mexico City Wild Wings. The Jordans were not forgotten. They were very first.
Second Vendetta is a bit scattered. I'll do it for you then, huh, 2V? Gaze into the sun.
Gaze.
Fans of the Dale, the New York Millennials. Oh, Worm?
And the Philly Pies. My Philadelphia. healthy pies.
Oh, sorry. Maybe you should have beaten me to the punch then, true believer. Also, we're a cult, smiley face. Fans of the San Francisco Lovers, the Seattle Garages, the Tokyo Lift, and the Yellowstone Magic.
Park
Park
it.
it. And as above, so below.
I don't know the lovers or the Yellowstone Magic, but I assume it's
Yellowstone Magic is as above, so below.
final name. I know them. The fans of teams not listed. So all those people who are like coffee teams and the
And
pastry
the rest. Kiss, kiss, fall in love.
Asabib Abasus.
For the final time,
Here
comes the sun.
Beep,
Do
beep,
do do
beep,
do
boop.
do. Beep 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 boop beep.
Thus, it's not. It's legally distinct.
The fans who create art. In the zone. Butter up.
No, I wish they would open up the library fully now so we could see what was in there, but I feel like that's not going to be a thing. I wouldn't be surprised if Baseball would just be Baseball will return.
The fans who write stories.
I wrote a lot of fan stories.
I've written a few, and they weren't all about Todd Fox.
Most of mine are about Adelaide Judo Chop. I'm not afraid to admit.
I actually did a small series of a fan who tried to get $20 back from Tillman, and then when he joined the Shoe Thieves, he tried to get the money back from Tillman on the Shoe Thieves and ended up losing his kicks.
The fancy chalk graphs.
Fans who just vibe.
Yeah.
Which I think counts for one and all of us.
Yeah, I think that's the majority of the fans, too. After all, I mean, I'm not the best artist or writer, so I usually just vibe. Do it now. No time like the present.
Captain Ness, you have a direct order from two robots. Do it!
Do it now!
Do it now! The fans who bring us all together.
Tragic writing, that's what I like to see.
Write it on a napkin, write it on a notepad, write it on your bed sheets.
There are many teams, but only one league.
Many teams.
One ticker! Many leagues, one league.
Without you, who
yeah, book of rules.
Ooh, we got another one.
Oh,
What is that? What is that? Is that a pair of underwear?
that's underwear. Why is there underwear?
That's shorts.
Yeah, I think that's just. I think that's just.
That's just shorts. Get Tillman.
I can't believe I got
Oh my
Tillman.
god! Oh, holy
Motherfucker.
shit!
We got Tillman. Baseball is elsewhere.
We got Tillman.
I can't believe we got Tillman. I'm so
We got
fucking mad.
we got fucking Tillman. Henderson.
Do you think that's it?
Let's give it a little bit first.
Yeah, true. This feels like an appropriate end place.
Tillman, you still owe me $20.
Let's see if there's an announcement.
Well,
No
Baz,
announcements.
I've thoroughly enjoyed surviving the end of Baseball as we know it together.
Yeah, same here. I wouldn't
Couldn't have,
want to do it with anyone else.
Couldn't have asked for a better partner.
Yeah.
You can let go of my hand now.
But I liked holding it. Yeah, I think this is it. I think that's it. Place. Oh, nope, there it is. The mechs survived, baby! The mechs are around still. Fuck
Wait,
yeah, fuck you.
The crabs are back.
Everyone's back.
No, not everybody. All of the teams that got released.
Let's see what happened with the library. Nothing happened with the library.
The rules are still consumed by the black hole. And the crabs are back, though.
Yeah, it looks like it's just like this for the time being. The bottom of the map page. Oh! Help us continue to improve baseball by filling out the survey below. Take our survey. I'll do that off. I'll do that off screen. Review underway. The Hellmouth Sunbeams will return. The Chaucer Shoe Thieves will return. The Yellowstone Magic will return. The LA Unlimited Tacos will return. The Houston Spies will return. The Miami Dale. Looks like all the teams will just return. The core teams.
Yeah, all of the current teams. The crabs will return. And the lovers. So hey, I consider this an absolute win.
Yeah. Yeah, once again, thank you so much for joining me here. Not only you, Lex, but everyone.
Of course.
I know it's not a traditional stream, but my emotions are running so high that I would have not been able to play Disco Elysium.
Guys, he was flat out freaking out to me in private, and he was just like, "Oh my god, I'm not going to focus on this. I'm probably going to break down crying midstream."
Well,
and I'm
I didn't
like,
say
"Okay."
that.
You heavily implied it.
No, that you're just putting words in my mouth. But
But I did suggest that. Hey, do you just want to do a live stream of us watching the end?
Thank you, Captain, for the follow, Captain S. But I think this is a good wrapping up spot.
If I might
thank
just
you, Project Dog Fox, for the follow as well.
If I could shill myself one last time,
Of course,
I'm actually less than 10 follows away from hitting the big 100. So if you enjoyed the content that we provided today, maybe go ahead and drop me a follow on twitch.tv/LexTemporis. I would sincerely appreciate it.
Yeah, also, if you just want to hang out with me a bit more, or Lex, of course, feel free to join our Discord. And with that, let's find... Should we raid somebody? Let's try to find someone to raid. You know, spread the baseball love.
Yeah, oh, I see Bazco Proler is streaming.
Ha ha. Any serious suggestions?
Nobody I know is streaming right now. Let's open it up to chat. Chat, do you have any suggestions of who we should raid?
I like to do end stream raids, because, you know, it's a nice way to spread the love. Well, if you like to go online, I can always, Kraz. I don't know who Kraz is, but let's see who Kraz is. This small streamer at the moment. Yeah, let's spread some love.
Oh, Lobotomy Corporation is a fantastic game.
That's also good. If you guys can shoot links real quick, so I can.
Yeah. We'll just pick the first link that gets
Yeah.
dropped.
Yeah, we'll pick the first thing that gets dropped.
That way we can't play favorites.
Yeah.
Even though I don't know who these people are.
Delicious. I believe delicious is the username, so I think that beats Kraz, unfortunately. I'll raid Kraz next time, assuming we'll stream at the same time. So, raid. Let's see.
Well then.
Does seem to be working. I should have checked to actually see if they're actually live. But if we don't, then well, it is what it is, baby.
Raid message, Blazeball cares?
Baseball cares. Baseball
Right.
cares. So yeah, once again, thank you so much for coming, and I'll talk to you all next time.
This has been Lex Temporis. See you next time. What? Well, that's how I sign off, Baz.
Okay. See you all later.